Welcome to this video on bluegrass music, history, influence, and impact. We'll take a journey through the high, lonesome sound that shaped American music and captivated audiences worldwide. This show is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts team as part of their music studies program. We begin with Chapter 1, The Roots of Bluegrass, exploring the Appalachian sound. Bluegrass origins trace back to the 1600s, when European immigrants brought ballads, reels, and instrumental techniques from Ireland, Scotland, and England. The Appalachian Mountains became a melting pot, where these diverse musical styles blended. This emerging sound, featuring fiddles, banjos, and harmonies, was initially called hillbilly, or mountain music. African American influences were essential, introducing syncopated rhythms and blue notes to mountain music. Arnold Schultz, a black guitarist, was crucial in bridging these traditions, influencing early pioneers like Bill Monroe. This fusion of European ballads and African rhythms created a unique American sound, laying the groundwork for bluegrass. In the hollers and ridges of Appalachia, a musical revolution was quietly taking shape, one that would echo through generations and across continents. Chapter 2 is dedicated to Bill Monroe, widely known as the father of bluegrass. Born in Rosine, Kentucky in 1911, Bill Monroe was shaped by his family's musical traditions. He chose the mandolin and formed the Monroe Brothers duo with his brother Charlie, foreshadowing the tight harmonies and driving rhythm of the bluegrass sound. In 1939, Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys debuted on the Grand Ole Opry. Monroe developed the distinctive high-pitched vocal style, known as the high lonesome sound. This sound combined gospel, blues, and country elements, defining the classic bluegrass instrumentation of mandolin, banjo, fiddle, guitar, and upright bass. The pivotal moment came in 1945, when Earl Scruggs joined the Bluegrass Boys. His revolutionary three-finger banjo technique set a new standard. The classic lineup, including Lester Flatt, defined the sound that would inspire countless musicians. When these virtuosos came together, they created musical magic that would define a genre and inspire generations, forming the Bluegrass Dream Team. Chapter 3 highlights the key figures and bands that further shaped bluegrass music. In 1948, Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs formed the Foggy Mountain Boys. They produced iconic hits like Foggy Mountain Breakdown and The Ballad of Jed Clampett, which crossed over into mainstream success. Through television and touring, they popularized bluegrass far beyond its Appalachian origins. The Stanley brothers, Carter and Ralph, were known for their deeply traditional approach and haunting vocal harmonies. Ralph Stanley's soulful singing and distinctive banjo style became a hallmark of traditional bluegrass. Their classic Man of Constant Sorrow gained renewed fame through the film O Brother, Where Art Thou? Doc Watson, the flat-picking pioneer, revolutionized the bluegrass guitar. His lightning-fast technique elevated the guitar from a rhythm instrument to a lead voice. Watson helped bridge bluegrass with the 1960s folk revival, leaving an enduring legacy as a beloved figure and an influence on guitarists across many genres. These bluegrass legends took Bill Monroe's innovation and carried it forward, each adding their unique voice to the growing bluegrass tradition. Chapter 4 explores the signature songs and the stories behind them. Bill Monroe's 1946 Blue Moon of Kentucky became a bluegrass standard. The song gained broader recognition when Elvis Presley covered it in 1954, transforming it into an early rock and roll record. Its influence cemented its place in American music history. Foggy Mountain Breakdown, an instrumental masterpiece by Earl Scruggs, showcases his revolutionary three-finger picking. Featured in the 1967 film Bonnie and Clyde, the song introduced bluegrass to millions and boosted its mainstream popularity, becoming a cultural icon. The Stanley brothers' rendition of the ancient ballad Man of Constant Sorrow became the definitive version. It achieved unprecedented global recognition when featured in the 2000 film O Brother, Where Art Thou? This sparked a major revival of interest in traditional American roots music. These iconic songs represent the heart and soul of bluegrass, telling stories of the American experience through virtuosic musicianship and heartfelt vocals. Chapter 5 delves into bluegrass festivals and the genre's cultural impact. In 1965, Bill Monroe started the first major bluegrass festival at Bean Blossom, Indiana. This set the template for modern festivals as cultural institutions, where traditions are preserved. Today, events like Hardly Strictly Bluegrass keep the tradition alive and attract large, new audiences. The 1960s folk revival brought bluegrass pioneers to urban audiences, enriching both genres. Artists like Bob Dylan and the Byrds incorporated bluegrass elements, securing its place in the broader American musical landscape and ensuring its evolution. Bluegrass has gone global, supported by the International Bluegrass Music Association. Thriving scenes exist in Europe and Asia, and fusion genres like newgrass blend traditional sounds with jazz, rock, and world music, pushing boundaries while honoring the roots. From mountain hollows to international stages, bluegrass festivals bring communities together, celebrating the enduring power of acoustic music and human connection. It remains a living tradition. Chapter 6 explores modern bluegrass and its continuing evolution. Newgrass pioneers like Newgrass Revival expanded the genre by incorporating electric instruments and new repertoire. Virtuosos such as Bela Fleck, Sam Bush, and Chris Thile pushed boundaries with jazz and classical fusion. Collaborations, like Steve Martin with the Steep Canyon Rangers, continue to ensure the genre's relevance. Pioneering women like Alison Krauss, Rhonda Vincent, Sierra Hull, and Molly Tuttle are at the forefront of bluegrass's evolution. Alison Krauss's success brought bluegrass to pop audiences, while new voices bring fresh perspectives and exceptional virtuosity. Bluegrass today balances deep reverence for tradition with an experimental spirit. Educational institutions and music camps preserve history and techniques. In the digital age, streaming and social media are introducing the music to new, global audiences, ensuring its growth. Bluegrass music is a timeless American legacy, rooted in diverse cultural traditions. Its universal storytelling resonates across generations. From its Appalachian origins, it has achieved global influence, proving its enduring musical relevance. The high lonesome sound continues to inspire and unite fans everywhere.